Well, here goes the third time I've recorded this video. Good morning, everyone. This is Working Man Reads. If you're new here, this is the hardest book I've ever had to review, next to The Girl Next Door by Jack Ketchum. But this might be worse, because I've put it off for a reason. It is a political-leaning book. Well, all of her work is, and that is Ayn Rand. Anthem. Here's my hardcover copy here. There's the lady right there. Hopefully that's coming through. Now, the reason I filmed it 3 times is because I keep saying things that are just going to get people going. So, if you are an extremely communist-leaning person, then please just go. Don't watch this video, because I'm going to try to review this book. And it's hard, because the overarching plot is a political viewpoint. And so if you disagree with it, you're gonna effing hate this book. You're gonna literally despise it. I don't know how else to say it. It's just not for you. That being said, I personally kind of agree with the author's take. So, and the last video was going really good. I was like halfway through the review, and then I like went off on a tangent. So I'm trying not to do that. But I've talked to a friend about this book, and it's hard, man. It's going to be hard for me to get through this. So, that being said, we're talking about Anthem by Ayn Rand. Let's talk about the story in the beginning. Alright, so, in the beginning, you have this society, okay? It is a we society. She wants you to take that from it, okay? We, us, we, okay? So, that sounds funny saying that, but she doesn't use the term, now it's written in first person narrative, but she does not use the term I did this, I did that. Everyone is they, so everyone is known as they did this, they did that. They all wear gray clothing, they don't have individuality, they do not have their own style, and that's women and men alike. So they are them, and they are them, and this is them, and us, and we are a society. So it's very interesting, like the way that she wrote it. Now, you were in a society where basically you were in the Stone Ages, okay? Part of the plot is figuring out why you were in the Stone Ages. And also, part of the plot is that the main character discovers a technology that he believes is new, and that he wants to share with the society, because that's what he's been indoctrinated to do, is that if you find something, or you discover something, or if you create something, it is everyone else's. It is not just yours, it is the society's. Now, they don't have names. You follow a main character, his name's like 8432, whatever, 1, whatever, that's his name. Doesn't really matter. But he ends up finding this young lady, and he feels something for her, and he really wants to explore it, but obviously he's not allowed to. That's not how society is. You are told a day that you are to go create a child, and that's it. So it's like, hey, on June 26th, come over here, and you're going to meet this other number person, and you guys are going to create a child, and then they are going to better society, and the cycle continues. And that's what she wants you to take. Now, this is a journey of self-discovery. It's a journey of this person finding their way in this world that is hard, because it's been kind of preached to him his entire life. So that's the story. So it's a dystopian tale of self-discovery, and but there are political subplots that she wants you to take from it, and the way that she writes, which I will read some of my favorite quotes from it. The way she writes, it gets her political views in there. So it's highly political, but it's the reason I liked it is that it's political, leaning towards what I tend to agree with. I'm not a big communist fan. So I don't think anybody's a fan of communism, because I mean, like, but maybe they are. I don't know. Like, communist China is terrible, but you know, like, all I gotta do is look at one Tank Man picture, and I'm like, yeah, screw communism. So, here's some quotes. I appreciate you guys if you stop by for the review, and you're gonna leave, or I've already pissed you off and you thumbed down the video. I appreciate you, and we're all in this together, which is hilarious that I just said that. We are all in this together. But, yeah, so 4 stars, Anthem, great. My happiness is not the means to any end. It is the end. It is my own goal. It is its own purpose. And I just love that. Now, this one's pretty long. It's super political. That's not even... this one's nice. I am, I think, I will. So, it's just this journey of, like, self-discovery. So this is awesome. Let's just read this. The word we is as lime poured over men, which sets and hardens to stone, and crushes all beneath it. And that which is white and that which is black are lost equally in the gray of it. Now, that's interesting because, so, life is not gray. It's also not black and white. There's many colors. There's many ways to go in life. And I felt like that's what she wanted you to take from that. But see how it's very preachy. Her writing is very preachy. So, it is the word by which the depraved steal the virtue of the good, by which the weak steal the might of the strong, by which the fools steal the wisdom of the sages. Now, that's interesting the way that she put that. I would assume that that means, like, they tell themselves, like, we are all in this together, and why do you have more than I do? And that's a dangerous mindset, in my opinion. This is all my opinion. That's a dangerous mindset to have, and I agree with her in the fact that I do not resent people that are more successful than me. I'm a wrench turner. I have worked very hard, but I'm not a rich man in the sense of financial gain. I'm a rich man in my personal life. I'm a rich man at home. So, yeah. That's, yeah, but I don't resent Bill Gates because he's a rich person. And I don't think that I'm entitled to his money. I do not agree with that. So, what is my joy if all hands, even the unclean, can reach into it? What is my wisdom if even the fools can dictate to me? What is my freedom if all creatures, even the botched and impotent, are my masters? What is my life if I am but to bow, to agree, and to obey? But I am done with this creed of corruption. I am done with the monster of we, the word of self-serfdom, of plunder, of misery, falsehood, and shame. And now I see the face of God, and I raise the God over the earth, this God whom men have sought since men came into being, this God who will grant them joy and peace and pride, this God, this one word, I. So it's not actually a God, but she's saying, I feel as if she is saying that, like, I and individuality is very important, and that, like, it's okay to be different, and that it's okay to have your own personal opinions, and, be yourself, you know, and if anybody ever, and especially the government, tells you that you cannot feel the way that you feel, then that's wrong. No matter what side of the fence you're on, if you're on left, you're on right, it doesn't really matter. We're all in the middle, if that makes sense. We're all in this together, and we're all our own people. You're different than me, I'm different than you, Joe Schmo is different than that person, and that's how it's supposed to be, in my opinion, and I believe Ayn Rand's opinion. I don't know, she's probably dead. I don't know her personally, but yeah, the power of I am strong. So, bloody hell, I think I just obliterated some subscribers, so I'm sorry if I pissed you off, but I really just had to review this because it deserves being read if you agree, you know, and if you don't, you're already gone from my video, so I appreciate you anyways, and you are your own person. So, I think I'm going to go with this version. of the review. There's been 4 or 5. So, yeah, I appreciate you guys. I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday. This is a perfect Wednesday video because holy shnikes. But, love you guys. Peace.